So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. And for those people who are new to my channel, my name is Ruth Kim. On my channel I share my own experiences as a foreigner living in Germany. I share information that I know, and I feel like if I share it out there, it's going to help someone else. I vlog, I do haul videos, and sometimes I just want to have fun. So today, as you can see from the title, it's a very sad story. And this story, I've always wanted to share it, but something has been holding me back. And the reason that I've not shared with you this story yet is my mama. It's my mom, because I didn't want her to find out this story here on YouTube or somewhere else on social media. I'll talk to her. By the time I'm posting this video, I'm sure I'll have talked to her. So don't worry. If you see this video up, then I know she already knows. So this is something that happened like a few years ago, more than 10 years ago. But the reason why I've decided to share it now is that a few weeks ago, there was this girl who was raped in Kenya, and she did not report that case, and she decided to share her story. She wrote that story, and people were throwing shades. They were saying, why didn't she report that case when it was fresh? Why didn't she go to the police? Why didn't she take action? And this made me very mad, or this thing brought up the fire back, that anger. And I was so pissed and I was so mad, because we have different people, or the way we think is totally different. There's someone who can be raped and report the case immediately or take action and call, and there's another person who is just in a shock and don't even know what to do, doesn't even know who to tell. Let me just go to my story. It was a few years back. We were coming from a barrio. I remember that day like it was yesterday. I don't know how it happened, because I was going back home from my village, because the barrio was at Kathiroine. That's a small village in Kenya. And I had boarded a matatu. Matatu is a public mean, a small Nissan matatu. So I always ask myself, where were the others? Because on that matatu, I was the only one. I don't remember where my parents and my siblings were back then. I sat on the back seat, and at the back seat, there was this guy. He was light-skinned, he was brown, and the guy just started talking to me and showing me pictures of his wife and a kid, a very beautiful family. So I don't know how, but I got into conversation with this guy. We started talking about his family, about everything. And the next thing I remember, guys, is that I woke up the following day in a hotel which is actually located in my hometown. Those people who come from Riru, I'm talking about Danga Hotel. That's a hotel where it's in the middle of my hometown. Everybody, when you get into that hotel, everybody who knows you is going to see you and wonder why you're going there. So I woke up in that hotel, wearing a man's t-shirt, and my underwear or my panty was hanging in the bathroom. So I did the maths. But one thing I didn't know for sure is how I got into that hotel. I didn't know how I got there. And guys, I was on my own. The guy was not in the room. I was there on my own. And to make even the matter worse, on the side table there was 400 Kenya shillings. That's 4 euros, 4 fucking euros. That thing always make me so mad. 4 shiriginya magana mana. 4 euros, 400 Kenyan shillings. It was on the table on that day. I remember it very well. I woke up, or I was wearing his t-shirt, or I don't know who the hell that was. And at first I was like, okay, but I did the maths, and I would feel, if you're a woman and something happened, you would feel it down there. I would feel it, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't even know how to get out of that hotel and go home or go somewhere else, because I was like, shit, it's 10 in the morning, and I'm here, and I didn't know. I didn't even think of like reporting that case, or that was rape or anything. But the only thing that was running on my mind was, why did that guy do this to me? Why would someone do this to me? Did he even use protection? What was his intentions? That's the thing that was going inside me. So the thing that I did, or the next thing that I did, was I took a shower, I dressed up, I took the 100 bob, or the 400 bob, the 400 Kenyan shillings, and I had to gather courage to get out of that hotel. So the first thing I did, I went into the restaurant, because that hotel has a restaurant downstairs. I went there and I asked for something to drink, because I was so guilty. I wanted those people out there to think that I just came from the restaurant and not from the hotel. So I took a cup of coffee. I took a cup of coffee, and then I went outside. When I got outside, I was lucky because there was this motorbike out there. Immediately outside the hotel, there was a motorbike. I took the motorbike and I told them to rush me to health center. That was a small clinic up Ruiru, at Ruiru. So he took me there, and I found a few people. So I stayed there because there was a VCT, like there was this voluntary counseling center for people who have HIV or think they have, or something of sort. So I decided to go there, and I sat there and I waited. But the funny thing, when my turn came, when I was supposed to go in, instead of standing up and going inside for counseling, I stood and went. Nikaenda nyumbani. I went back home, guys. I don't know why I did that, but I don't know. It was, instead of going inside, I took my way back to my home. I went home. So at home, this is where everything explodes. You guys know how our parents, our Africans, our Africans parents are. So at home, I met my dad, and he was so pissed. He couldn't even understand where I was the whole fucking night. He started like ranting. He was ranting in my mother tongue. Let me say it in my mother tongue first, and then I translate it for you guys. Mogo kwa goko mututige. Ena mituga mweshirage idhe tutiare ho. Guys, it's like saying, with the kind of behaviors that you're doing nowadays, you're going to die and leave us here. You guys misbehave, thinking that we were not even there before. You know that feeling that you have a wound and someone is like digging it like this or putting pepper on it. I was feeling so bad. I was at this hyper age. So I know what he was thinking, but that was not the way it was. So I was hurting because this guy took advantage of me, or someone took advantage of me. And then I come back home and my dad is there like, guys, anaeka chumvi, that was so painful. So I waited for like 1 day. I didn't talk to anybody about that incident. I waited like 2 days, but I knew maybe I was sick. I was thinking deep inside myself that somebody cannot just sleep with you or take advantage of you just like that and go without any intention. So on my head, I was so sure. I was sure that this guy had done bad things, bad things. And maybe had even infected me with HIV or something. So I stayed, and the shit thing is, the moment you start thinking that you're sick, you start feeling it inside your body. I don't know if you guys know that feeling. Like, I was sitting down and I would feel like the seat pressing on my butt. Like, unasikia ni kama matako imeisha, kiti na kufinya. And I was even looking at myself. I would see myself getting skinny. I actually stopped dating. I stopped because I thought, now I'm sick. I don't want to infect other people. Guys, it was torturing me mentally. I talked to a friend, like a girlfriend of mine, her name is Grace, and she told me like I need to get tested. So I also knew that I needed to get tested. So I talked to another friend who was working in Catholic Ruiru. It was like also a visit in Ruiru where you go and get tested and get cancelled and all that. So she told me, she was good. She told me that she's not going to do it. If I want, maybe someone else can do it because it's, you know, it's more professional. I said, no, I want you to do it because you know my story. You're not going to judge me. She gave me an appointment and I went and I did the test, and the test came out negative. But she told me that I had to wait for like 6 more months to go back and get tested again. So I knew at that moment that I was not safe. I was not even happy. I was not even relieved. I knew I had to wait up to these 6 months so that I can go back and get tested. But a few weeks later, I decided to take another action. I decided to go back to the hotel and ask those people if they saw me on that day going into the hotel, because you know. So I went back there and I talked to a few guys, and someone said I was actually there. I was not dragged or I was not carried. I was walking. And he actually even said that we went to the restaurant first and we ordered food and drinks. I asked him, what did I order? He said I ordered wet fry. Those people who don't know what wet fry is, it's like a fried beef stew with some ugali. So that's what I ordered. And I ordered 2 black ice. Smirnoff black ice. That's what I ordered. And the guy, I don't know what he ordered. And he said that we want to go and eat in the room. Whoo, that also killed me because I can't even remember that incident of me ordering wet fry, black ice, and going to the room, all that. And that even made me more crazier because I even stopped telling people this story, because who was to believe me? Can you imagine telling these waiter that someone dragged you and the way you're ordering wet fry and black ice going upstairs? You know, it was crazy. But I started sharing it with people. I started talking with people, and people would tell you that they have gone through the same shit. And I was like, what type of country do we live in? I also got a few people asking me, why didn't you report it? Why didn't you talk to someone? That thing of who's going to believe me anyway got to me, and I didn't do anything big, guys. I didn't do anything big. But I want you guys to know that you should be careful out there. You should take care of yourself. And if you're a guy, if you've done this before, or you've ever thought of doing something this nasty to someone else's daughter, hey, you should be ashamed of yourself. You are actually the devil yourself. This is something that really, really hurts me a lot. And when I see other people going through the same shit, and people say, oh, she was drunk, oh, she was on drugs. It doesn't matter if someone is drunk or sober. Why take advantage of someone? There's so many people out there who are selling sex. If you want to sleep with someone, just go and have it out there. But don't take advantage of someone else. You know, this is something that broke me. And every time I see such a story, I'm like, feel like exploding. And the reason why I decided to share this video is to show you guys that, or to tell you ladies out there, never think of who's going to believe you or not. There's some people out there like me who are going to believe you because I've gone through the same shit. So anyway, guys, girls, take care of yourself. Take good care of yourself. And men, never do this to a woman. Never. This is the worst thing that can happen to someone. This is the worst thing that can happen to someone. And after 6 months, I went back and I still tested negative. And sometimes I think maybe this motherfucker was even sick, but God decided to protect me and give me another chance. You know, sometimes, and I thank God up to date because I learned something. Ever since that day, hey, me and black ice, black ice. I don't drink black ice, and I don't eat. I don't drink black ice. I stopped, guys. I stopped. So you should take care of yourself. Anyway, if you're my aunt, my uncle watching this video, I don't know who did that. And if you're the man who took advantage of me, I just want you to know that I forgive you. I forgive you. But you will never have peace. I don't know if that's forgiving. If you forgive someone and you tell them they will never have peace. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you. May God bless you. Take care of yourself. I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.